Chapter 28. A drop of water echoed throughout the cavern. Another fell from the ceiling and plopped down onto a purple body. Spyro shivered at the chill and he opened his eyes. There was nothing but darkness all around him. The purple dragon groaned and pushed himself up off the floor. His head throbbed and pounded. When he tried to move, he was struck with a shocking pain in his leg. He cried out and collapsed back onto the floor, gasping for breath. He leaned back over and blew a steady stream of fire from his lips. He saw the boulders from the cave chambers had piled up all around him. The pain in his leg came from one of the rocks crushing his bone. Spyro groaned in irritation, more than pain, and knocked the stone off with his paw. With a great deal of effort, he managed to get to his feet. He blew another stream of fire from himself to allow him to look around more. The floor of the cavern was littered with stones and boulders. Spyro's attention was grabbed when he heard a loud crashing in the boulders nearby. "Who's there?" he asked nervously. "Cinder, is that you?" Just then a rush of wind blew by and extinguished his flame. Spyro felt a chill run down his spine. Something was moving in the cavern and he had no idea what that thing was. Suddenly he was grabbed from behind and hurled across the room. The impact of landing was a stunning blow. Spyro struggled to remain conscious as he scraped himself off the floor. Spyro felt 5 cold, icy fingers wrapped around him and lifted him up. Maximus snarled angrily and shook the dragon finally in his grasp. "Young one, you have caused far too much trouble. Even if I die here, you will be joining me." He began to squeeze, and Spyro cried out as the pain in his leg spread throughout his body. Suddenly he felt 2 more bones snap. "Let go of him!" a voice shouted furiously. From out of nowhere, a purple orb of light illuminated darkness. Maximus turned and shielded his eyes from the brilliant aura. Cinder unleashed a blast of convexity and sent the drag crashing through the surrounding boulders. Spyro fell from his grasp and hit the floor hard. Cinder flew down to him and nuzzled his cheek. "Spyro! Spyro!" She wanted to shake him, but she could see how bad his injuries were. "I'm alive," he coughed. "I'm alive." Cinder got under him to help lift him up. "Are you going to be okay?" she asked worriedly. "I'll be alright," Spyro assured her. Their attention was grabbed when Maximus's snarl echoed throughout the cave. The sound caused more boulders from the ceiling to collapse. Cinder and Spyro both leaped back into the air. Maximus launched from out of the darkness and slashed at Spyro. The purple dragon dove out of the way and fired a ball of electricity after him. The shot missed and the drake disappeared into the shadows again. "Spyro, we need to get out of here," Cinder cried as she dodged more flying rocks. "This place is going to collapse on us. I don't want to be stuck on the ground for another 30 years. Right," Spyro nodded. He turned and flew back up towards her. The 2 dragons dodged more boulders as he fell. Maximus roared and scrambled up the wall after them, tearing away more rocks as he tried to catch up. "Go, go, go!" Spyro urged her and beat his wings harder. By now, the mountain was becoming more unstable and more rocks began to fall. Cinder unleashed a whirlwind above them, blowing most of the rocks out of the way. Suddenly, Maximus burst through the windstorm and grabbed Spyro. "Spyro, no!" Cinder screamed as she watched him fall. The dragon and drake clawed at each other as he rushed towards the floor of the cavern. All of a sudden, Spyro began to glow with convexity. He broke free from Maximus's grasp and struck him in the face. He flew out and banked back and struck again and again. At last, he opened his mouth and blasted the drake with a pure beam of the purple energy. Maximus screeched as he plummeted to the rocks below, shattering every bone in his body on impact. Spyro gasped for breath and turned back towards Cinder. "Go!" he shouted. "I'm right behind you." Cinder didn't care. She waited for him to catch up before making a break for the exit. Up ahead, they could see the hole in the roof of the cavern flame had burned through. The light was blocked as more of the rocks fell towards them. "We're not going to make it," Cinder cried. "Don't give up," Spyro shouted and began to glow purple again. Cinder followed the example, and both dragons released a concentrated beam of convexity straight through the hole in the ceiling. "What is going on?" Ember gasped as she watched the beam shoot into the sky, parting the clouds and fog that spread over the mountain range. "Maybe we should go and help," Flame suggested and turned towards the mountain. "Wait for me," Ember called and dove after him. As they neared the cave, the mountain began to crumble. Both fire dragons stopped and watched helplessly as the mountain disintegrated into a cloud of dust. The purple beam had died away, leaving nothing but silence. "No way," Flame shook his head. "No way." "Hey," a voice called, and the 2 dragons looked up to see Spyro and Cinder emerge from the cloud of dust. Both were dirt from blood and debris. "Spyro! Cinder, you made it!" He was cheered up, flew up to meet them. "I never thought I'd say this," Cinder smiled. "But it's so good to see you too, Emperor." Ember just smiled. Flame shivered to the group. "Hey." Everyone, I just want to say that I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you. He sighed and looked as though he had just released a heavy load from his shoulders. It's alright now, Flame, Ember assured him with a smile. You're back with us. Yeah, Spyro nodded. No hard feelings? Flame smiled and sniffled. He wiped away the tears that were trying to escape from his lives. Or eyes. No hard feelings. I like you guys too much to be mad at you. Good, Cinder laughed, because it's too much effort on our part to be getting mad at you guys too. The dragons all laughed. It felt like they hadn't done that in years. So, Spyro broke the moment. Cinder, Flame, Ember, what do you guys say we all go home? That sounds absolutely delightful, Ember said and gave Flame a big kiss on his cheek.